Hello guys, this is Chicago Players here, and today what we'll be doing is a 2023 Cubs season preview for this season for the Chicago Cubs season preview. So in this video, we're going to tell you guys about the season and how about the Cubs so far, how they're going to do this season. So in the off season, the Cubs did was they signed Swanson to $177,000. So salary is $25,000 for 7 years. 7 years, 177 mil deal. So he's going to get 25 mil deal on salary. And then they let go of Contreras. So Contreras signed a 5-year deal with St. Louis for $87.5 million. He's going to get 17.5 mil this season. And then we signed Jason Tylon. As a starting pitcher from the Yankees. 4 years, 68 mil. So he's going to get 17 mil in salary. We re-signed Smiley for 2 years, 19 mil. We signed Cordy Belcher from the Dodgers, a 1 year, $17.5 million deal. Then we signed Trey Mancini to a 2-year, $14 million deal. And not bad. Then we signed basically to back up Yan Gomes or to start, depends on what they want. Tucker Barnhart from Detroit, 2 years, $16.5 million. That's cheaper than signing. I know people are going to say Contreras. We should have signed Contreras, but he would have been a lot of money. So that's why the Cubs didn't sign him. So that's the reason we let him go. And we didn't re-sign him for the 2023 season because he would have asked for a lot of money. And I know Cubs had a lot of money, but then they would not have been able to sign a lot of players that they did because they would have had to sign Contreras. So yeah. Then we signed Wade Miley to then Wade Miley left to go to Milwaukee for 1 year, $4.5 million. He's going to basically get how much he's getting now. You know what I mean? Then we signed from Minnesota, Michael Formella for 1 year, $4 million to be a reliever / closer / whatever we want him to be in the bullpen. Then we signed from Milwaukee, and always want to older, Brad Boxberger. 1 year, $2.8 million. That's good. Bolsters our bullpen. Waiting for Cody Hoyer to come back to be our closer. So he could be a closer for us. We got Formella. He's good. And then we signed our Vinny here, minor league right-hand pitcher, for 1 year, $775,000. It's going to be in the minors for now. Then we signed from the Dodgers, Edwin Rios, third baseman. He's good at power, good at hitting everything. And we signed him for 1 year, $1 million. 1 year, $1 million. Cheap. And then we signed from Boston, Eric Hosmer, first baseman, 1 year, $720,000. Cheap deal. If we wanted, we can, and he wants to come back, we could re-sign him again next year. But good pickup for the Cubs this year. It's a good pickup. Jason Heyward wasn't really playing for the Cubs last year, so that's good. They dropped him for this. They dropped him. He's expensive. No one's going to pick it up, but the Dodgers got him for a minor league deal from 1 year, $720,000, same as Hosmer, but we have good outfielders now. So yeah. Then we got Mike Ryder Jr., Tyler Duffy, Luis, Dom, Ryan, Nick, Sergio. Now, all these guys are still in the Cubs right now. All these guys we got out from the minors. And then Alexander, the guy at the bottom, third picture, he's to be announced yet to where he's going to go. But the Cubs got so many good pictures. The Cubs picked up really good. They picked up so far, in the free agency for the start of the 2023 season. Right now, they picked up, because they may get more guys in free agency. If there's any guys out there still that they want to maybe, there's a picture down or something happens, they may get someone that's on free agency. But good pickups for the Cubs did for the 2023 season. Right now, before free agency or trades or whatever, they got Dansby Swanson to be the shortstop. Remove Nico Horn to second base. You got Tyrone, a good starting pitcher that can come in and fill your gaps you need for starting pitchers because you needed that. You re-signed Smiley because he did good last year, so that's a good piece. Can have him for 2 years. He could be a guy for the back end of your starting rotation. Wayne Miley got hurt and he really didn't play, so that's why that's good. Let go. Tucker Barnhart's Gordon Glover could pick up to help out Young Gomes. He's decent. I know I like to keep Gutierrez, but he's just too much money. And if you don't sign him, or sign him for not much or whatever, he's not going to play. He's going to want to be traded. You know what I mean? So gotta make ends meet there. Cody Bellinger, good pick up there. Got a good center fielder. If he can play like he did in his MVP days, that's gonna be great. Trey Mancini, good pickup. Played good for Houston. Played good for Baltimore when he played for them. Good pickup. Good pickup to get Edwin Rios to be another third base guy. We're going to need that because we have Wisdom. Like good pickup there. And good pickup because we need another first baseman. You got Eric Hosmer for a cheap deal. That's a good pickup. He's a good hitter. And overall, good pickups for the Cubs. They got good bullpen guys in Fulmer, Boxberger. And then you got some good minor league pieces. Still kept the guys from last year. They played really good, like Hughes and all that. So, hoping the Cubs do good this year with all the signings. Hoping all the signings crumble down and like, why the hell did you get him? He sucked. He didn't do good. I'm hoping that they play good because we need it to do good because we don't want to be in this hole where we have all these players. We're going to sign them all. And then, like, Wade Miley didn't pan out how we wanted. We wanted him to be decent enough that he could be on the team for another year. Didn't do good. Got injured and didn't do good. So, yeah. And for the Cubs this year, I'm hoping they can do good this year. So, yeah. I'm hoping Stroman, Hendricks comes back healthy because he's on the IR to start out the season. Hoping that could go good with him because we need Hendricks in that bullpen because in that starting rotation because he would solidify like a third spot on the rotation. Because you got Stroman to start off. You got Stroman to start opening day. And then you have Hendricks. He's on IR right now since injury from last year. And then you got Smiley we signed, but he did really good for you last year. So that's a good piece. So right now, for the Cubs, you got Marcus Stroman as your rotation piece. Kyle Hendricks would be your number 3 when you come back because I like Jason. So it would basically be the starting rotation for the Cubs would be Stroman, Tyrone, I'm saying his name, Hendricks, Steele, and Smiley. And then Alzolay, Keegan Thompson would be on your bench, would be on your bullpen. Javier Assad would be a bullpen or 7th string. Because basically you have right now, because Hendricks is on the IR, your rotation would be Stroman, Jason, Steele, Hayden Winiski, and Steele, when Smiley with Assad as your 6th pitcher. And then Alzolay and Keegan Thompson would be your bullpen guys. And then when Smiley only could go like 2 innings or 3 innings, you have Keegan Thompson or Alzolay come in and they could pitch a couple long innings for you. Or if you want, Smiley's supposed to pitch today and he's out. You got Keegan Thompson and Alzolay could fill in for bullpen. You can do bullpen duties for them. And then when the Hendricks comes back, Assad will basically go to bullpen or go down to minors. But for now, he may go to the bullpen and then be like you have 3 guys on the team. Alzolay, Thompson, and Assad is like your long innings. So I was like, we could put Thompson in for 2 innings. Assad in for 2 innings. Alzolay for 2 innings. Or, Alzolay's going to pitch 2 innings. And then, he's good tomorrow to go 2 innings or 3 innings. So we got that to work with. And then our bullpen, you got Hughes, really good young guy. Started last year in May and played really good. Brent Boxberger, he's a little older, but he's a good piece. He could be a closer for now until Cody Hoyer's back from his Tommy John, and then you can put him in. Michael Rucker, good little setup guy. You can put him in like seventh inning, sixth, seventh inning, and be good. Maybe eighth. Michael Fulmer could be an eighth guy to set up for you. Also, Ryan Thompson and bullpen guys along. If you like the pitchers not doing that good, you can put them in and go long innings with them. Merriweather, never really Washington play as much, so I don't know how good he is, but he can stand in there. And then Ethan Roberts played really good till he got hurt. So if he comes back, he would be like your seventh, eighth pitcher. So yeah, I hope that's good. Huge. Oh my God. My preview, I'm going to give you guys at the end of this video my position player and pitcher that will ball out this year. What I want for them to do this year. And then another catcher. There's 3 catchers. A minor league catcher, I don't remember his name, is on the roster. Gomes and Tucker Barnhart. And then we got first baseman. We got Hosmer, Mancini. Wisdom could play first base, and Rios could play first base as well. So that's good if like Hosmer or Mancini or both of them go down and you got them to fill in, or something happens or one position player goes down, then you need to fill in for there. So then you got backup for first if they need it. They get hurt during the game. Second base, Nico Horner moved from short to second. And then you got Madrigal, could play second. They tried out Madrigal for third. So hoping if he can play good. Madrigal's good, but he doesn't have that arm strength. He has the arm strength, but he doesn't have like the Bryant-esque or Wisdom when they're like long, they like the long stretch. So they like if the ball goes down the line, you can't make him think he's gonna dive and get that ball because you know the like Arenado, Wisdom, Bryant, they're long armed body tall guys that can dive out there and get it. But he's fast, so if the ball goes, he has quick feet, and then Jagold can get there. But a little iffy on the arm strength because it's third, not like second base is like, oh, that's an easy throw. It's not going like from third to first, like super long. And then third base got Wisdom, Rios. And then finish up second base. So we got Miles Mastrobuoni. He's a good throw-in piece. He's a really good player. Wish Morel was on the team, but Morel won't get a lot of playing time. It's a waste of, he's a good player. You should play him all the time. Morel. So that's why Morel went down to the minor leagues because he won't get a lot of playing time in the majors because you got Nico Horner, you got Swanson, and you got Bellinger, and you got Happ. That was gonna be playing. So he won't really be playing. So that's why he'll be playing a lot, like almost every day in AAA. So yeah. So I got Swanson. Horner could fill in if Swanson gets hurt, and then they move him over, and then Madrigal could play second, and then Mastrobuoni could play short too. Outfield, Happ and Wisdom could play left field. Good, but Happ's gonna be like your everyday left fielder. If he doesn't play left field, he's gonna be DHing when you're like, I want you to have a day off, Happ. He's gonna be like a DH filling for DH. We don't want him like to have a rest day kind of, but they want him to still hit because he can hit. That's why. Corey Bellinger center field, Happ can fill in center field too. And then on the injury, they're not really counting him like on the injury report. Only reason they have so Suzuki has a groin, oblique and groin, oblique. So he's out right now. He didn't play in the WBC. So when Suzuki comes back, Suzuki will be playing right field every day. Well, he'll be like playing like 2 games. Like when he first comes back, Suzuki won't be playing that many games. He'll be playing like 1 game here and then off because of his injury. Don't get him injured right away. And then when he is healthy and good to go, he'll be playing like 2 games and then possibly like every day. But he may play like if it's a 3-game series, 2 games and then off the 1 day. And then if it's 4-game, 3 and then off 1, whatever. Wisdom and Hacker filling for there. Designated hitters can be Trey Mancini, Cody Bellinger. Trey Mancini, Cody Bellinger, Young Gomes, and Patrick Wisdom. But anyone can be a DH if they really want them to, because if they're hitting consistently, we want them to take like a day off of like playing the field. They can go in and play and hit for you. You know what I mean? It's like, El Cosmo's hitting a lot, but I want Trey Mancini to go play first base. You can put El Cosmo there. Or, you know what? Tucker Barnhart's pitching today. Young Go's going to go DH. Or, you know what? Happ is really hitting, but so much Like someone in the field is struggling, but they're hitting. You want to put them in DH. Anyone can play DH. It just depends on if they can hit. DH is mostly if you can hit a lot, you're hitting consistently, you're gonna be playing on the field. If you're not playing the field at all regularly, you're gonna be DHing a lot if you can hit. You know what? Someone will be like, "Oh, Patrick Grisham's struggling to hit, but he's on DH." That's not good because he'll be hitting though. He'll be hitting. He won't be playing the field. He'll just be hitting. And it's like, ah, shit, was good. So that's the only thing that we got there for that. And then for the season, I have the Cubs second in the division to the Cardinals. So it'll be the Cardinals, Cubs, Brewers, Reds. Actually, Pirates, then Reds. The Pirates are really good. They have O'Neill Cruz, the Pirates. They got Ke'Bryan Hayes. They got some good pitchers. They got that one guy that plays the outfield. Some Winitsky. I forgot his name. It's whatever his name was. That's from Chicago. He's good. So Pirates are really good. That's what I got. I got Cardinals 1, Cubs 2, Milwaukee right on their tail. The Cubs, Pirates and Reds 5th. And I think the Cubs are going to make the second wild card just by like a game. So like a game or two, they're going to make the wild card. And they're going to be in the wild card playing away. And there you go. And my players for this season that I have balling out this year is, go back to the roster here, is Brandon Hughes is going to be really, really good for them. Really solid piece. He's going to be really good. It's going to be not an all-star, but the all-star for the Cubs, meaning not selected as an all-star, but should be an all-star. But if you look at the stats, he's an all-star. So he's going to have all-star stats to be an all-star, but not going to be in the all-star game. Meaning Hughes is going to have an all-star numbers, but not selected to be an all-star. That's how good he's going to be this year. That's for my bullpen. That's my prediction this year. Brandon Hughes is going to have bullpen number. It's going to have all-star numbers. So then next season, 2024, he's going to be an all-star, and then Brandon Hughes is going to be the number 1 bullpen guy for this season. Brandon Hughes is going to do good in April and May, and then in the summer, June to the end of the season, going to be the number 1 bullpen guy. So every time you need someone to come in, Brandon Hughes will be their number 1 option to come out of the bullpen. That's my prediction this season that I have for the Cubs. And then for my starting role, I say Kyle Hendricks is going to come. No. Hayden Winitsky is going to be that one pitcher that comes into the Cubs organization this season because we picked him up last year in a trade, and then he went to AAA and playing for the Cubs. He's going to be the one guy that proves that he's going to stay on this roster next year. He's going to stay. He's going to be on this team and going to stay the whole entire season. I have faith that he's going to stay. I say from day one, Hayden Winitsky is going to be in your 1 through 5 rotation and not go down to AAA at all this season. That's my one. And my second one is Hendricks is going to bounce back and have going to be one of the candidates. It's going to be a great comeback season this year for Hendricks and pitch great and have like a high 200 EOA, like 2.8, 2.9 EOA to low 3.0 to 3.1 EOA this season. And then for hitters, I got Nico Hoerner is going to be an all-star this year. He's going to play lights out at second base and going to be an all-star selection for the Cubs. He should have been one last year, but oh well. So I have Nico Hoerner going to ball out like last year, keep doing what he did last year and be an all-star. And Happ is going to stay as is, consistent, going to stay as is, be a hitter for the Cubs, going to stay an all-star hitting caliber player, but not going to make the all-star team this year because of so many good players that are in the outfield this year for MLB. Way too good players. He may squeak in if he had the same numbers as last year. He's going to stay as an all-star caliber player, meaning if you went to some other team besides the Cubs and didn't stay with the Cubs this year, they traded him last year, he would still be a player that like they would read on towards Happ. Read on the Happ. And then the new additions for the Cubs is Cody Bellinger is gonna come and be a force to reckon with, and gonna go back to he's gonna be one of those guys that everyone's like, wow, what just happened? He's gonna turn around the season and be like, wow, what just happened? Why did you sign Cody Bellinger if he's not doing that good? Hasn't been good since his MVP season, and then he's gonna be like his rebound year and be like, wow. And then Suzuki's gonna come and ball the hell out when he comes back for his injury and be an all-star this year. So my all-star hitter is Nico Hoerner, and Suzuki are gonna make the all-star game this year for the Cubs. And then for pitchers, I am gonna retract my issue. Not gonna say that Brandon Hughes is not gonna make. Brandon Hughes is gonna make the all-star bullpen for the Cubs. So my three players for all-stars this year for the Cubs are gonna be Suzuki, Nico Hoerner, and Brandon Hughes are gonna be my all-star players for the Cubs this year to make the all-star team this year. And Cody Bellinger's gonna ball out and have numbers that people are gonna be like, wow, he's not that bad of a player anymore. Wow. Rebound numbers from last year and a couple years, and be like, wow. Damn. That's what I got. And then I'm projecting the Cubs to have about 90 to 95 wins this year. That's what I have for the season preview is Brandon Hughes, bullpen guy to be an all-star bullpen. We got Nico Hoerner and Suzuki to make the all-star team for the NL team. And Brandon Hughes to be a bullpen guy for the NL. And also, I want to see for the Cubs this year is I want to see Pico Armstrong and I want to see Brendan Davis come up to the Cubs this year and play for them and be you're not going to be starters as per se because you got Cody Bellinger in the outfield, you got Suzuki, you got Happ, you got Trey Mancini can play out there, Wisdom, but they're going to be filling in, so they're going to be balling out and make the Cubs roster and play for them by the end of the season, by like August or whatever, trying to push for the playoffs. They're going to play for them and ball out. So yeah, that's why I see the preview guys for the Cubs. If you guys like the video, hit the comment section below. Tell me guys your guys preview, your guys predictions for this season for the Cubs, and tell me about everything, guys, because I want to know what you guys have, what you guys thoughts on this. Who do you guys have for the Cubs being all-stars? What do you guys got for this season? Comment in the comment section below, guys, your predictions on what you guys got this season. And also I have David Ross to be a candidate for Manager of the Year. Well, he'll be in the listing for Candidate of the Year. He probably won't win it this year, but he'll be nominated in that conversation for Coach of the Year for what he's going to do for this team. People say, oh, they're not going to be good this year. Next, they're not going to be good because they let go of Bryant, Baez, Rizzo. They got to restock their guys in the minor league. They're going to let go of Contreras and Happ. They're not going to do anything. And then all these pieces they got for Contreras, Happ, no, so not Happ. They got for Rizzo, Baez, and Bryant are panning out really well because the Baez one, they got Pico Armstrong. And then Bryant and Baez, you got some good pieces there. So Baez and Rizzo, got Bryant and Rizzo, you got good pieces for them. So minor league system is really good this year. I like the pieces there. And yeah, so comment in the comment section, guys, below. What are you guys' thoughts on this season for the Cubs? What are you guys' predictions? Comment in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. And also, hit the like button and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video for the next video on this channel. Peace, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And go Cubbies.